Hello everyone and welcome to Drive Steady. In today's video we're going to do a build and price of the new 2020 X3M and compare it to the Mercedes GLC 63 SUV. But before we begin, I wanted to remind everyone that if you want to stay up to date, please hit the subscribe button and thumbs up if you like our video. The 2020 X3M is the new fast SUV from BMW as the SUV craze continues. I never really understood the concept of a fast SUV, but hey, it seems like there's a market for it since all these manufacturers keep making them. The X3M, which sounds kind of weird, I've always thought of M models as the M letter comes first followed by the number, like the M3 or the M4, M5, M6. I guess it sounds better because if they called it the MX3, that would sound kind of weird, kind of close to a Mazda Miata MX-5. Yeah, they wouldn't want to do that. Anyways, the X3M comes with the fantastic 3-liter twin turbocharged inline-6 that BMW makes. It pumps out 473 horsepower and 442 foot-pounds of torque. BMW also offers a competition package, much like it does for all of its other M cars. So in the competition package, you get a whole bunch of carbon fiber bits and all these performance features. Plus, you get a power bump up to 503 horsepower. The regular X3M gets 0 to 60 in 4.1 seconds, and the competition pack gets it in 4 seconds flat. Jumping into the build and price tool on the BMW website for the X3M, we are on the landing page. So 2020 model year, it's new for this year. So X3M with a 3-liter, like I mentioned, twin turbocharged. You got the 2 trim models, so X3M, both trims come in all-wheel drive. So 4.1 seconds, 69,900, which is not cheap, but hey, these are fast little SUVs, and they've got the M badge on them, so that commands a premium. Since at Drive Steady we like the most performance-oriented model, we are going to pick the competition package, which kind of gives you these big wheels and these extra fins. So let me show you the difference between those and the blacked out mirrors here. We like that competition pack, so we're going to build this model now. The color. What color do we like? We usually like black for SUVs like this. We think it makes it look a little bit meaner. However, the Donington gray metallic color looks really sharp in this car. We're gonna stick with the gray color here, keep it a dark exterior. For the wheels, we absolutely love the 21-inch wheels. These look great. I believe BMW uses these on the 550M as well, and they look great on that car. Next, we're going to go into the upholstery. And the interior. I love this kind of square peg stop sign stitch pattern. I like how BMW's kind of stepped away or differentiated itself from the Mercedes, the Zigno diamond stitch. I think this looks fantastic. We do like gray, light colored interior. As they make the interior a little bit more lively, a little more roomy. We're gonna leave this with the extended merino leather and the trims here. So the carbon fiber trim is what we like at no additional charge. We will sign up for that any day. And overall, just looking at this interior, I think BMW has done a pretty nice job. It's standard fare BMW, but it's very clean and very elegant looking, while the M models kind of get this beefier steering wheel and the digital gauges, which I think are not the new generation gauges. They still got these oval rings around them, but nonetheless, they look nice and they keep in track with the modern technology that we expect in cars nowadays. On to the packages. So driver assistance package, it's just additional safety features, and the X3M comes with a bunch of safety features already. So this is kind of like a safety feature plus, whatever you want to call it, hence the plus in the package name. We're gonna skip this $1,700 option, plus it'll probably add weight. Not that it matters, it's already a heavy car, but we're gonna skip this. And then the next piece is the executive package. As you can see, there's not many options here on this car. It comes pretty loaded. So executive package, what do you get in the executive package? You get gesture control, again, parking assistant plus. It's a better version of the parking assistant. Heated steering wheel, who cares? Head-up display, this is probably something that could be worth it. It depends. I personally don't like head-up displays because they kind of impair your vision while you're driving and they take away from the focus on the road. Not really interested in that. Front and rear heated seats, depending on what climate you live in, and the wireless charging and hotspot. Again, personal preference. It's more gimmick stuff. I don't think this package at all is worth $4,000. Totally skip it. Options. Rear manual window shades. Really? Why is this an option? Front ventilated seats. This is pretty cool as a standalone option. I like this option a lot and I would definitely take it for $350. As you can see, it's pretty bare. Just like the trim and the packages, not really much going on here. BMW's kind of giving it to you as standard. And now we're just going to jump to the summary. So 2020 model, as built, 77,800, 0 to 60, 4 seconds. Cross view here of the car. The one thing I do love about M cars, the signature look of the quad tailpipes. I love how BMW continues to maintain this design aspect, and thank you BMW for continuing to do that. You're making us happy here at Drive Steady. And there's another view of the car, and here are some of the options. We're not doing much. We're adding the competition pack, which adds, I believe, about $7,000. The gray color is $550. We're adding the ventilated seats, and that's pretty much it. So we're not really putting a lot of options on there. Final price comes out to $78,795. I mean, it's pretty expensive, but you're still getting a lot of car for the money. It's fast, it looks good, it's new, it's got modern technology. So let's compare it to the GLC 63. The 2019 GLC 63 SUV is the competition from Mercedes. The GLC 63 comes with a 4-liter V8 that pumps out 469 horsepower and 479 pounds-feet of torque. For some reason, the 2019 model, Mercedes doesn't offer the regular SUV. Remember, there's two models or two trims. The regular SUV plus the coupe, which is kind of like the hatchback version of the GLC. But going back to the point, the SUV is not offered in the S trim in 2019. However, they were recently announced at the New York Auto Show that the GLC coupe and SUV would both be getting the S trim. Now, they're also both receiving facelifts, and most of the facelift includes interior. The exterior has some LED lighting in the back and in the front, some reshaped headlights, but the engine for the most part stays the same. The horsepower for the S trim is 503 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque. Both trims are mated to a 9-speed manual. Here are some of the photos of the refresh, so you can see. I think it looks absolutely great. The Mercedes has a very bold and striking look. Another interesting fact about the GLC is that it's very, very fast. Not the BMW is slow, but the GLC is pretty quick. It gets 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. If you get the S trim, it's 3.6 seconds. Just think about that for a second. This is a SUV. Many sports cars nowadays don't get 0 to 60 in 4 seconds, let alone 3.6, almost 3.5. It's mind-boggling that an SUV can go this fast. But this is the day and age we live in now. SUVs are just as fast as cars. They also announced that the GLC coupe is the fastest SUV around the Nürburgring. It gets 7 minutes and 49 seconds. I don't really think the buyer of the GLC 63 is really concerned about lap records, but it's a good achievement for Mercedes anyway. Jumping into the GLC 63 build and price. Now, as I mentioned, the 2020 version was just announced as a facelift model, so it's not on the Mercedes website. We're going to go ahead and build the 2019 model instead, but the pricing should not really change. Facelift models don't really incur a big price jump. So here we are, Mercedes build and price. Like we've mentioned before in our other videos, we like how Mercedes lays out their build and price. The first thing you do is pick your color. And in this car, we do maintain that it looks the best in black. After seeing this car in this black color, we were just sold right from the get-go that you need to buy this car in black. As a secondary option, you know, the Mercedes traditional color is always silver, but again, 100% black for us. Next, for the wheels, we like the 21-inch wheels. We do not like the black wheel. We just prefer this contrast of the silver wheel with the black paint. The black on black, we don't like this silver trim around the black wheel. So silver all the way it is. The exterior lighting package, the active LED lights, I think do make the car look better from the front and more mean. Let me show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like without it. And that's what it looks like with it. Moving on down here, panorama roof, don't really care. AMG night package, yes, we do like this. Let me scroll up and show you what the difference is. You see this shadow line, silver trim here around the windows? It blacks it out. So let me show you what it looks like. $750, I think it's well worth it. It blacks out the trim here, your roof rails, so it looks nice and mean, especially in this black color. The other AMG carbon fiber bits and all this stuff, I think it's unnecessary, so we're not going to opt for any of these items here. Going to the interior. So this is the old interior, and I think the 2020 refresh was needed because this is getting a little long in the tooth with these analog gauges and this huge bezeled navigation screen or center cluster screen. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and build the interior. Like the BMW, we do like the lighter color interior, so we do like the platinum white here. As a matter of fact, we're gonna go for the Designo platinum white because it adds more white and it makes the interior a lot lighter. Moving on into the trim, the AMG carbon fiber trim, we do like, it won't let you pick it with the pearl white interior. So forget it. We will stay with this black, what is this called? Natural grain black ash wood and aluminum. We will stay with this. It's weird how it doesn't let you do that. Ventilated front seats, $450. Yes, sign me up. It's making me add these other features. Sure, we've already got it. No, I don't want this interior. Yes, there we go. We do like the ventilated front seats. However, for some reason, when you pick it, it doesn't let you go with the Designo platinum white interior. So we don't think it's worth it. I mean, here it is. It's just, for some reason, maybe there's something wrong with the configurator, but it just won't let you pick it. You've only got the red or the black. When you pick the platinum white, it just switches it back. So we're not gonna do the ventilated seats, and we're not gonna do any of this other stuff either. AMG performance seats, not interested. It's fine the way it is. Heated rear seats, don't care. Steering wheel heated, no. The AMG steering wheel that comes with it is already pretty nice. Plus, when you get this Alcantara type of steering wheel, your hand oils and the dirt in your hands get into the steering wheel and really mess up that cloth. So we're going to avoid that. Moving into entertainment and convenience, multimedia package. Yes, give me this package. That screen looks terrible inside without this 8.4-inch screen. And voice control, some of these other gimmicky features. I think just for the 8.4-inch screen, it's totally worth it. And this is absolutely ridiculous. $350 to add Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. These things should come free. I don't know why Mercedes is charging you $350. So just on loan principle, we're just not gonna add this. Head-up display, again, we maintain the same. We don't like head-up displays. They kind of deter away from the concentration while you're driving. And we don't want any of the other accessories. Now moving to performance and safety. We like looking at the exterior. Parking assisting package, don't care, don't need it. Driver assistance package, don't care, don't want it. AMG performance exhaust system, yes please. We like the performance, we like the AMG sound, and this V8 sounds amazing with these AMG performance exhaust systems. Service and care, no thanks. Summary. So $80,620. Let's go over our option list. We picked the 20-inch wheels for the exterior and the adaptive headlights along with the night package. The interior, we've got $3,100 for the Designo upgraded leather. Entertainment and convenience. I don't know what we're being charged here for, but anyway, performance and safety, $1,250 for the exhaust system, giving us that total of $80,620. Now that we've completed the Mercedes build-in price, let's compare it to the X3M. So the X3M, as we configured it, came out to $78,795, and the GLC 63 SUV came in at $80,620. The difference between the two cars to $1,825. So the price here is pretty similar. And what would we look for if we were comparing these two cars and making a purchase decision? So number one, we would look at the engine. The Mercedes comes with a V8. We like V8s. Even though the BMW has the straight six, which is a fantastic engine, the V8 is just more appealing to us, so that goes to the Mercedes. Next is styling. When we look at cars, we want them to be bold and sporty and to have a presence. We believe that the Mercedes has this locked up hands down. The Mercedes designs have been so much more aggressive and more appealing, and like we said, they have a presence and they're very bold in their styling. That goes to the Mercedes as well. Next thing would be price, and the way we've configured these two cars, they come in priced very similarly, so this is a wash for us. We don't necessarily have a preference here. And the last category would be the interior. Now, if we were comparing the 2019 GLC pre-facelift to the 2020 X3M, we would absolutely go with the X3M. It's a newer interior, it's got better tech, it's visually more appealing. However, 2020 facelift version of the GLC 63 got a new interior that's more up to date with its more current generation interiors like the A-Class, CLS, and the G-Wagon. When you compare the 2020 to the 2020, we think Mercedes takes it again. So when you factor in engine, Mercedes takes it. Styling, Mercedes takes it. Price is a wash. Interior, the 2020 facelift model is much improved, so the Mercedes takes it again. What are our thoughts? Which one would we pick? And I think it's pretty obvious that we would pick the Mercedes. It just offers so much more than the BMW. But we'd like to know what you think. Do you agree with us? Would you pick the Mercedes over the new X3M? Drop us a line in the comments. We're interested to find out what your perspective is. And with that is the conclusion of this video. Thanks again for watching. A reminder to thumbs up if you like the video and subscribe to stay current with our uploads. Till next time, drive steady.